Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learning English USA. I'm Jessica, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. Let me start with a question. Have you ever wanted to join a conversation in English but didn't know what to say? Maybe you started a sentence, but then you paused because you weren't sure how to continue. Or maybe you wanted to sound friendly but couldn't think of the right words. That's where small talk comes in. Small talk is the light conversation we use every day, at work, at a party, waiting for the bus, or even just chatting with neighbors. It's not about deep or serious topics. It's about making connections, showing friendliness, and keeping a conversation alive. And today, I'm going to give you 100 small talk sentences that you can use in everyday English. I'll not only share the sentences but also explain how to use them naturally so that you can speak with more confidence and less hesitation. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Let's begin with the most universal topic in the world, the weather. Everyone experiences it, and it's one of the easiest ways to start a conversation. Imagine meeting someone in the morning. You can say, "Beautiful day, isn't it?" Or "It looks like it might rain later." When the sun comes out after many cloudy days, you might say, "Finally, some sunshine." On a hot afternoon, you could comment, "It's so hot today, isn't it?" And when the temperature drops suddenly, you might ask, "Can you believe how cold it got overnight?" If it's uncomfortably warm, a simple "This heat is unbearable" works well. In colder places, you can say, "They say it might snow tomorrow." Or on a breezy day, "Perfect weather for a walk." If the forecast warns of rain, you might add, "I heard we might get a storm tonight." And when planning for the weekend, "Looks like we're in for a sunny weekend." Notice how many of these sentences invite the other person to respond. That's the power of small talk. It opens the door to more conversation. Now let's move to the workplace or school. Small talk in professional settings is important because it builds good relationships and makes the environment friendlier. You might greet a colleague with, "How's your morning going so far?" or ask, "Busy day ahead?" After a weekend, a natural question is, "Did you have a good weekend?" And on a Friday, "Any big plans after work?" After a meeting, you could say, "That was a really productive meeting." If you're new to the office, asking, "How long have you been working here?" is a nice way to learn more. To keep a conversation casual, you could say, "What project are you working on right now?" Or, "Do you usually eat lunch here or go out?" Towards the end of the week, it's common to say, "I'm glad the week is almost over." And since remote work is popular these days, a great question is, do you enjoy working from home? Next, let's think about social gatherings. Whether it's a party, a wedding, or a casual get-together, small talk helps break the ice. You could begin with, "So, how do you know the host?" or show interest in the food, "Have you tried the food? It's delicious." Complimenting the atmosphere works too. "This place has a nice atmosphere." To learn more about the person, ask, "Do you live around here?" or "What do you do for fun?" Compliments are always welcome, such as, "That's a great outfit, where did you get it?" or noticing the music, "The music is really good tonight." If you're curious about their social life, "Do you come to events like this often?" is a good option. Talking about entertainment also works. "What kind of movies do you enjoy?" And for travel lovers, have you been on any trips recently? Now let's talk about conversations with neighbors or people you bump into regularly. A simple greeting like, "Good morning. How are you today?" sets a friendly tone. If you often see them with a pet, you might say, "I see you walking your dog often, what's its name?" When meeting someone properly for the first time, you could say, "It's nice to finally meet you in person." Asking about their home works too. "Do you live on this street?" or offering a compliment, "The garden looks beautiful." A friendly question is, "Have you lived here long?" Or, the neighborhood is really quiet, isn't it? You can also show curiosity. Do you know if the new shop is open yet? Sometimes you'll recognize them from before. I think we've seen each other at the market before. And a simple positive comment works wonders. It's such a friendly area, don't you think? Let's move on to travel, one of the easiest topics to connect on, because everyone has a story. If you meet someone new on a trip, you might ask, "Is this your first time here?" Or, "Where are you traveling from?" Commenting on food is always safe. The food here is amazing, isn't it? If you want tips, ask, "Do you know any good places to visit around here?" Showing interest in their plans works too. "How long are you staying?" And to share enthusiasm, you could say, "The views are absolutely beautiful." Local culture is a good talking point. Have you tried the local specialty? And if you're curious, do you like traveling alone or with friends? You can also invite stories by asking, "What's been your favorite part of this trip?" And finally, do you plan to come back here again? Keeps the conversation going. Let's switch to hobbies and interests, a fun and natural way to bond. You could ask, "Do you like reading? What's your favorite book?" Or share your interests. "I'm a huge fan of this kind of music. What about you?" If you want to know more about their lifestyle, "Do you play any sports?" is a great question. Sometimes people have unique hobbies, and you can say, "That's an interesting hobby. How did you get into it?" Food lovers might enjoy, "Do you enjoy cooking, or do you prefer eating out?" If you like photography, try, "I love photography." Do you take pictures too? Talking about entertainment works too. What kind of shows do you usually watch? Or, have you been to any concerts lately? To learn about preferences, "Do you prefer indoor or outdoor activities?" is perfect. And when someone shares something exciting, you can say, "That sounds like so much fun. Tell me more about it." Another great small talk setting is eating out. Imagine sitting in a cafe or restaurant. You might say, "This restaurant has great reviews." If you're looking at the menu, you could ask, "Have you tried the pasta here?" After a meal, "The service is really good today" works well. People often like to share drink preferences. Do you prefer coffee or tea? When dessert arrives, you could say, "This dessert looks amazing." Food lovers might ask, "Are you a fan of spicy food?" And if you see someone often, "Do you come here often?" is a good opener. You can also ask, "What's your favorite dish on the menu?" Complimenting the chef works too. "I heard the chef is very talented." And finally, the atmosphere makes it so cozy here. Of course, daily life is another easy topic for small talk. You might start with, "How's your day been so far?" Or ask, "Any exciting plans for the weekend?" Commenting on time passing is always relatable. "I can't believe how fast this week went." If you're curious, ask, "Have you read any good news lately?" Complaining about traffic works too. "The traffic was crazy this morning." You might ask about their routine. "Do you usually get up early or late?" Sharing your goals is also good. "I'm trying to exercise more. How about you?" On a busy day, you can say, "It's been such a busy day for me." Shopping is another relatable topic. Do you enjoy shopping, or do you prefer online? And finally, I'm glad we got a chance to talk today. Now let's focus on positive comments and compliments. These make people feel good and open the door for longer conversations. You could say, "That's a wonderful idea," or "You always have such a positive energy." Complimenting personality works too. "I love your sense of humor." Appearance compliments are nice when appropriate. "That color looks great on you." If someone explains something well, you can say, "You explain things really well." Showing appreciation works too. "That was very kind of you." After a successful task, "You did a great job on that project." And for friendly interactions, "It's always nice talking with you." A creative compliment is, I really admire your creativity. And finally, you make conversations so enjoyable. Finally, let's learn how to wrap up a conversation politely. You could say, it was great catching up with you, or I really enjoyed our chat. To keep the connection alive, let's talk again soon. A casual exit is, I'll see you around. Wishing well works too. Have a wonderful rest of your day. For encouragement, good luck with your project. Or a simple wish, enjoy the rest of your evening. Saying goodbye warmly, take care, and see you next time. To express gratitude, thanks for the lovely conversation. And to leave on a positive note, I hope we meet again soon. And there you have it, 100 small talk sentences for everyday English. We covered weather, work, social gatherings, neighbors, travel, hobbies, eating out, daily life, compliments, and polite ways to wrap up conversations. Remember, small talk isn't about saying something deep or perfect. It's about creating connection. So don't be afraid to start a chat with these simple sentences. Here's my challenge for you. Choose 10 sentences from today's lesson and use them in real conversations this week. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel. Thank you so much for joining me today on Easy English Talk. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more English tips. Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep connecting.